Sammy again. It's your girl Sammy Jane. I am back again with another video, and today I'm going to be telling y'all a story time. Well, it's not daytime, it's actually nighttime, but it's 12 o'clock, so I'm going to say day. 12:05. So today I'm going to be telling y'all a story time about my first relationship. Yeah, my first relationship. It's funny now that I'm looking at it, because dang, I was really delusional. Like, I was so delusional. So I'm gonna start out by the beginning. I had a crush on this boy before my first boyfriend. I had a crush on this boy, and I don't know, it didn't go well. Like, I was telling my friends about him, and I was just so delusional. I don't know what it is about me being delusional, but if I like you, or I like you, and I want to be with you. So I was delusional. Okay, I was delusional. Not too much though. So I liked him. He ended up saying something behind, like he told somebody something in my family, and they ended up coming back and telling me. So I was like, oh yeah, I don't like him no more. Closed deal, because I'm not finna be with somebody that don't want to be with me. I'm not finna keep being delusional about somebody that don't want me and making myself look like this. So I was like, yeah, no. So I ended up working at this job, Zaxby's, back in 2023, and I did a few TikToks there. I never did a video there, never vlogged there. I just did a few TikToks when I was there. So I was working there for a month. I started working there in March, and in April he came along. My ex-boyfriend came along. He was, I don't know, we never crossed paths. He used to work back in the kitchen. I used to work as cashier, and I would be texting my friend, oh, he cute, da da da. I like somebody else, like, cause I was telling them I'm done with boys. Like, I'm completely done with boys. I don't want to talk to no boys. Don't put me up with no boys. I can't stand boys no more, cause boys just be doing stuff. But then I saw him. I was like, oh, he is cute, da da da. And I liked him. I hit it very well. I used to be, I don't know, cause now that I look at it, I feel like I was mean towards him in a way, cause I didn't want nobody to know that I liked him. Like, I had pushed him a few times. Like, I didn't push him. Like, I didn't put my hands on the boy. But I remember one time they had sent us home because labor was high, and he was like coming around the corner thing, and he was like standing right behind me. Like, he was standing right behind me. I was irritated because I had just came off a break, and you know how well, y'all don't know who I am, but I was the type of person, like, if I went on break, oh, I'm gonna make them 30 minutes up. Like, I'm gonna stay 30 minutes later. Like, I'm gonna do something to make myself stay 30 minutes later to make that 30 minutes up. So I was mad as soon as I came back from my 30-minute break, because they could have just let me stay. I came back from my 30 minutes break. Also, oh, you don't have to clock. Like, it was my manager. I was real close to my manager. Like, I love my manager from that job. I don't know what made me leave that job. I don't remember what made me leave that job. But she was like, oh, everybody gonna have to go home because the labor. I was like, I was so irritated. Like, they saw the irritation on my face. I had literally just fought tooth and nail because I did not want to go on break, because I did not play with my time. Like, I love my money. Like, my checks used to be good over there. I didn't have to pay bills back then either, so $600 made me happy. So I turned around and he was standing right there. I was already irritated, so I had kind of like pushed him a little bit. He didn't move nowhere because he was strong, but I had pushed him a little bit. I was like, get my way, and I had went to the other way, and then I came back around. I was like, oh, can I make me some food to go home with, since y'all sending me home early? And they surprised to say, yeah. We always just get free food, because I mean, at closing time used to be some food left over. They used to let us make our plates to go home. So I made me some food and went home. And like, this was in April. So that whole month of April, I would do the same thing, back and back. Like, I did not want nobody to know I liked him, because I didn't want to go back to him that I liked him. So April, May, the end of April, before May, like the day before May, the day before the 1st of May came, and my mama went out. Wait, no, this had to be, this is after my mama went out of town, so I don't know, I don't remember now. But I do remember it had to be in May, like the first week of May or something like that, because it was like a month after he came. He came in April, I came in March, he came in April. The month after that, we ended up like talking. So my friend, one of my friends, we had mutual friends. Like, I was friends with these two girls that used to date, and he was friends with them as well. And one of them ended up coming to me and was like, oh, such and such, like, I'm not gonna say the boy name, such and such like you. And I was like, I was looking, like, I was like, I was like smiling a little bit because I liked him too. They was looking at me like, "Oh, you must like him too," but they didn't say that. I don't think they did say that. But I was like, I had finally said I liked him too, and then we end up somehow me giving them my number to give to him, but they already had my number, but they just gave him my number, and we started talking. I had text. I shot him. Well, no, he shot me a text, and then I started talking to him, and I wish I had that phone so I could look through the messages and see what we was talking about. But I got a whole brand new phone. Like that was 2 years ago. Brand new phone. And we was like talking from whatever month we started talking. I think it was the end of April, beginning of May. From May to June, we was talking, like on and off. We would FaceTime, talk. He would like, but if I was at work and his friend was at work, he'd end up bringing one of his friends to work from his neighborhood or his school or something like that. He ended up working with us. And if I was at work, his friend was at work, he would FaceTime his friend while I was on break, and we would talk on his friend phone. Because when I was at work, I'd text him and stuff like that, but I throw my phone on charger. I used to leave my phone like in the kitchen on the charger, not in the kitchen, but like the cashier area, and put my phone on the charger. But I'd just leave my phone around there because I trust the people around there. They weren't going to stash my phone up. So I would leave that in there, so he would call his friend to talk to me through his friend's phone. And then this new crowd of people started coming. Like, I don't know. I think the old crowd that we used to work in, when we came in with them, it was like older people. Like, all the people was like in their 20s, almost 30s. We was it was like me, him, and maybe another 2 people that was our age that was there. Maybe 4 people that was our age. And then after they had left, after the 20-year-olds, almost 30-year-olds left, it was a whole bunch of kids that came in. And I don't know if I should tell that part, because I mean that ain't my business. That ain't a part of my love story. But we ended up getting into it. Well, we didn't really get into it, but I ended up being irritated with him, and that situation kind of did show me that he actually liked me, but I don't think we was meant to be together. Like, I was delusional. Yeah, we get it. I was delusional. So I was with my friend. I'm gonna explain how me and my friend from that job that was my age ended up being friends. My birthday is November 18th. Her birthday was November 19th, so we used to call each other twins. After we found out our birthdays, that's how we ended up being close. We ended up being close because of our birthdays. So she was friends with them because I guess they went to school together or whatever. It was these two. It was a girl and her cousin. I don't want to say sexuality and stuff like that, but he was cool people. But his cousin ended up, the boy, my ex, ended up getting the girl number from, they ended up talking. And she came and told me about it, and I was kind of upset about it. And I went to text him, but he never responded to me. And he never responded to me about it. And I guess my 2 friends that put us together, we wasn't together, we was in a situationship, that ended up putting us together, had noticed that we was like distance. Like, I would walk past him when he tried to talk to me, or if he tried to like ask for a hug or something like that, because that was his thing. When we used to work together, he used to ask me for hugs and stuff like that. So when I used to ignore him and like walk past him and stuff, I guess he felt that I was mad or irritated or something. He never asked me about it, which I was cool with it, because I'm not gonna explain to you why I'm mad at you. I was the type of person that did not tell people why I was mad at them until I felt like I wanted to tell them. So I feel like my lighting is bad. That's why I keep looking up at my camera. Okay, so I should change the light or turn my flashlight on, because I do not like the lighting on this camera. But it might just be because of my stream. But after like a few weeks, it had to be 2 weeks, my friends was not having it. They was like, oh, why y'all not talking? Like, they was trying to get me to start talking to him again. And I was like, oh, maybe he had an explanation for it. Just ask him, just tell him, da-da-da. And I wasn't ready. Finally, a week later, I sent him a text message and I apologized. So I was like, I never told him. Well, I was irritated with him. So how would he know to fix the situation if he don't know what I'm mad about? So I told him about it. I apologized to him, and we started talking again. I don't even remember what the conversation was like, because I don't have the phone. Like, I don't have the conversation, the phone, or none of that. Like, I don't know how the conversation went. So we started talking again, and he would like I was telling y'all, I think I told y'all, that his friend, he would call his friend while I was at work. He was like, wasn't at work because I used to leave my phone around. And he'll call his friend, and we'll talk on his friend's phone, or we'll just talk randomly. Like, we end up going on breaks together, stuff like that, talk, and whatever. And then in June, he decided to quit. Just walked out and quit. And I find that funny. That's another reason why I'm laughing right now, because I used to find it funny when he used to get mad. It would be real funny, because he ain't put his hands on people. He ain't like yell and stuff like that, but it'd be the look on his face, and he'll just walk out. Or he'll just like turn away, don't say nothing, just walk off. And he had quit. We still was talking. I quit in July. July 26th, 27th, I had quit. After all my friends had left. I wasn't finna stay there without my friends being there. And then my manager, that's the reason why I quit. I quit because my manager, my man manager, I had a girl manager and I had a boy manager. My man manager, when he got mad, he used to go off. And two people that when I get mad, I'll be crashing out. Back then, I wasn't that bad as I am now. But I'd be crashing out. Like, if you yell at me and stuff like that, I'd be ready to quit. I was saying it all the time, so I had to be the woman in my order to actually quit, which I regretted it, because I went 10 months without having a job because of it. But, yeah. So, I ended up quitting. That weekend, we were still kind of talking. My friends took me out to Adventureland. We were supposed to meet there. Like, he was supposed to go, I was supposed to go. We were supposed to hang out there. He ended up not going. And then, like, after that, after I had quit that job, like a month later, we stopped talking completely. Like, we was talking, then we stopped talking. And then, November 18th, not 18th, that whole weekend, I ended up going out of town with my best friend, my cousin, and two more of my friends. Wait. No, it was only 4 of us. So, it was my cousin, my best friend, and my other friend. So, we went out of town with my mom for my 18th birthday. And I ended up talking about him there, and I was showing them the picture that he had sent me before we stopped talking, because I wanted a contact picture, so I got a picture from him. And that was like, oh, I don't remember what they were saying, so I'm just gonna say, okay. I don't remember what they had said, but something led to another. My cousin ended up contacting him for me, and me and him started talking again. The week of that Thanksgiving, we was talking on iMessage, and we stopped talking on iMessage, and he was just liking the messages I was sending him on Instagram. Like, I was sending him reels and stuff. Like, I send people reels. Like, when I see something funny, I send it to people. So I sent it to him, and I saw him viewing my story and stuff like that, and I was being very delusional. Like I said before, very delusional. That's my siblings out there being loud. But I was being very delusional. I saw him viewing my story. I was like, oh, okay, he's still viewing my story. It's hope that we start talking again. And then that's when the dream started. 2024 rolled around, and I'll be going around. Like, I'll be in my cousin's house, or I'll be everywhere. I wasn't at home like I am now, but I wasn't barely home. I was at my cousin's house. I was at my friend's house. I was everywhere. So I was like, every once in a blue moon, not even every once in a blue moon, because it was back to back to back to back. I had maybe 10 dreams about this boy. Like, I'll have dreams about me and him getting married and stuff. It might be because I was being delusional. I was always talking about him. I was looking at him, or looking at his page, stuff like that. It had to be. I don't know what was going on. I was dreaming about him crazy. And sometimes I still do be having dreams about him, but I be trying to make him go away. To say that. So, it'll never be like no bad stuff in dreams. It'll be just dreams about us in our future. So, one day, me and my cousin was talking, and me and him at this time, this had to be, what month was this? It had to be before Halloween. No, it was like back in August. It was grad bash time of last year. I remember because we was talking, he was trying to sell me some tickets to go to this grad bash party. So we started talking 2020. We started talking fluently back again in July of 2024. It's June 2024. It was like right after like class 2024 graduated. So we was talking again. I was telling my cousin I still had a big major crush on him. We wasn't together at the time. We was talking, and he had sent me these pictures, these tickets. I was trying to get at the house more because I'm not introvert. Yeah, introvert. I'm the type of person that don't like to go out. I like to stay in the house. If I'm not comfortable, I'm not going. So I was trying to get myself to get out of that shell and go out. So I was trying to buy the ticket for him. It was $20. I remember like it was yesterday because he sent me the picture of the ticket. And I was telling my cousin about him. She was like, "Oh, that's the boy that you used to be talking about." Da, da, da. We started talking. I showed him a picture, and we started like chit-chatting it up. And like a month later, she had told me that she had a dream that I had told her that like we was conversating, and I was like, "Oh, he the one." And this had to be like September time, because I was at Whataburger. I was working at Whataburger at this time. I was working at Whataburger June 20th to this year. So I was working at Whataburger, and it was this other boy that I had liked him, but me and Jabari, like, I ain't mean to say the boy name. So me and the boy was talking at the time, but we was friends. Like, I didn't want to be friends, but I just settled to be his friend because I didn't think we was getting back together. So me and him was still talking. He was like my friend, so I used to be telling him stuff like, "Oh, me and such and such been talking," or I seen somebody cute, because we wasn't supposed to be together. Like, we was supposed to be friends. So I told him about everything. Like, he was like my best friend at the time. So one time I had like this boy at my job, Whataburger. And I'm not going to say his name either because I'm pretty sure a lot of people that's from my last job is going to be seeing this and they still talk to the boy. I liked the two boys from that job. But one of the boys, he ended up paying for my food. And I had liked him. And then I ended up coming to find out he's very young. I'm 18 years old. Jit was young. Like, he wasn't even going to be close to my age until another year round. I would have been 19, how I am now. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I can't date you. I'm sorry, sweetie. I can't date you." And I was like, I'll text him and jokingly, I was like, "Oh, I guess you're stuck with me now because I can't date such stage." And we joked about it. Please tell me why a month later, we ended up hanging out because I had to go get clothes for homecoming. And for the spirit week of homecoming, because it's now the school year of that town. We started hanging out more. Well, no, we didn't start hanging out. That was our first time hanging out again for a year. Like, it had been a whole year since I had seen him. So I had my mom go get him, and we hung out, and she went to go get my little brother. And we were sitting in the car together, like, by ourselves. And he was like, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I was like, I was too lit because I was delusional. I wanted him. Then I had told my mama, and then my cousin, I had to tell my cousin because my cousin had already had a dream that I had said that somebody's gonna win. So I was trying to like let her know, like, me and my cousin talk about everything. Like, she's like my best friend. Like, she my older cousin. I tell her everything, and yeah, I just be telling her everything. So yeah, we started talking. We started going out on dates. Like, we went on maybe 3 or 4 dates. We only lasted for 3 months. But we went on like 2 to 3, maybe 4. We went to the movies, went to the mall, and we went somewhere else, I think. It was somewhere else. It had to be somewhere else. I think we was just chilling the third time, but it was like a date to me because it spend time with me and I called it a date. We ended up dating, maybe went on 3 to 4 dates. And we ended up dating for only 3 months. Well, almost 4 months. We almost made it to 4 months. And we were still talking after we had broke up, whatever, because it wasn't no bad blood. Like, it wasn't like something, oh, he cheated or I cheated or something. No, it was like, just don't seem right to be together. So we ended up breaking up. We still was talking. We was still planning to hang out stuff because we were friends still. And then we just ended up not talking no more. But yeah, that's my story. That's the end of this story of my first boyfriend. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below, please. Please leave a comment down below because my conversation is on. But remember, this is my life, and you're just watching.
I've been holding back this secret from you.